Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Power of One. Today we're watching She-Hulk Episode 7, The Retreat. Folks, thank you for joining us here at The Power of One. You'll have to forgive me a little bit today. My allergies are kicking on, so if I sound a little different, that's why. It's that time of year, but thankfully, in Michigan, the frost comes soon, sending all of the pollen spores back to hell where they belong, next to all the bugs. I'm okay with this. So, She-Hulk, hey, how about that? It's they Marvel keeps doubling down on the fact that it is a show not designed for the toxic fan base. There's a meme going around where instead of the She-Hulk logo, it says something like, sorry incels, not all content's made for you. If you can find it, Kira, put it up here, please. It's amazing because they just keep jabbing at this community, and that community just keeps getting more and more angry. Like, people are trying to tear this show down, and it continues to shine through. Like, the solid fan base that is loving what they are doing is supporting this show, and I'm all for it. Like, I have liked the show so far. Is it perfect? Hell no. It's its own thing. You know, people are trying to, some folks are trying to compare it to like Moon Knight. You can't, because that is a very hard drama. So of course it's going to have much more gravitas than a half-hour comedy. I don't, thankfully, I don't think I will ever truly understand what that toxic incel side of the community is thinking. I never want to, because good lord. But I'm enjoying the show so far. Last episode we had the wedding in which Titania made yet another move to try and go after Walters because she's jealous. You come to find out that it's so easy for Walters to get the attention that Titania has been working for, being an influencer. So that stands to reason. I like that bit of an update for Titania as to why Titania has this obsession beating the hell out of Walters. We got that subtle nod at the end where they were working on getting the blood sample, and I didn't realize it at first, but the message that they got saying is everything still going was sent from someone called Hulk King, which I'm really curious about. It could be inference to a couple of different things. Whether it's them introducing possibly Maestro, which in one of the many, many realities of Marvel was the future Hulk who had turned Tyrant, took over the world. I loved those comics. It could also be reference to Thunderbolt Ross, who wanted control of the Hulk, ended up becoming a Hulk himself, the red one. So I'm wondering how long in this show it's going to take before we get a little more explanation on that one. Now, with today's title, The Retreat, I have no idea what this is about. I do my best to avoid trailers or advanced scenes or anything like that. So maybe it's a work retreat? That'd be kind of interesting, given a bunch of lawyers out in a cabin somewhere. That would be funny as hell. But yeah, not quite know it. Let's check it out.
Previously on She-Hulk, the man you see before you is not the same Emil Blonsky. He plans to open a meditation retreat.
We hereby grant
Oh, meditation retreat. She's going to check in on Blonsky.
I don't know. I think you're pretty great.
Some of these are death threats.
The best thing to do is ignore it. Just let her live her life.
And the funny thing about the things they showed on that incel website, those are things actually pulled from the internet, made by other users that were so angry over She-Hulk as a character and the show and everything. It's pathetic.
Through the fields of our paths, feelings part our ways.
Something to calm the nerves, obviously.
Holding us closer, meadows of our youth, 107 days.
I think that was a good cinematic choice. I kind of dug how they did the... you see the multiple versions of her, but it's just her kind of in a unique time lapse. That was well done.
Ooh, we can see so clear.
I really hope this... Fries dipped in milkshake. Those are like those crazy people that dip fries in Wendy's Frosties. Y'all are weird. Weird. But I do hope Josh stays like an actual interest and isn't part of that company that's trying to get the blood sample. I wish.
Difference is the same, the colors are
But it's too solid of a setup for her, and I have this feeling.
Rabbit hole on that intelligentsia site.
What? No, I don't care what a bunch of losers say about me online. Can't even say it to my face because they know they get Hulk smashed.
Retreats. I hope he's at all of those today.
I'm gonna laugh if it's something like he forgot his phone at her place.
You know.
In case the abomination decides not to cooperate.
Yeah.
I figure my chances of staying out of the ICU would be much greater if I had a Hulk there with me.
I mean... I mean, we've all been there, so... I don't know if we've all been there, but... who am I kidding? We've all been there, too.
You're honking your horn at a 10-foot tall lizard monster. So maybe put on your green suit.
Put on my green suit?
Yeah, get big, jolly green yourself.
Wow.
Sorry, thought I heard a ding. Well, I've already wasted half a Sunday on this expedition, so I'm gonna get moving.
Whoa!
Totally knackered Prius Prime as your teacher.
That was nothing. You just said nothing in response to a very straightforward question.
Yeah.
Give us a push to the garage, would you?
Do I look like a mechanic? Oh. My name's Man Bull, not Mechanical Bull. Woo.
Okay, that was good.
Well, it means that you can spend some time here. You know, relax.
Is there no cell reception here?
No. Okay, so over there is the...
So this is going to be an interesting balance / dichotomy to Hulk's initial training and meditation with her. Now there's going to be a different view on it from Blonsky / Abomination. I mean, at least she's getting nature walks in, right?
People constantly assume that I am a matador. It's dehumanizing.
Spanish is a language, not a nationality, so...
You've never heard of Spain?
Spain?
Previously on this guy.
You're gonna strut around showing off your powers. You better be able to back it up.
Okay, that was good. I like that. That was one of the more interesting fourth wall breaks.
Oh, hold on. That is not how we work through our issues around here.
Well, she is welcome to the circle,
Okay.
but she's got to get her own chair.
Okay. I'd love to work through our issues.
Getting my kicks, and I'm fine. What?
You are not fine. Look at you flying into a rage, throwing people across the room.
Into perfectly stacked chairs.
The chairs.
I met a guy, Josh, at a wedding.
Man bull all. Ooh, story time.
Hey. Getting a little worried, just want to know you're okay. Blushing smile emoji.
I see nothing wrong with this.
And it sucks.
All right, screw this guy. Where does he live?
Let's kill him. That's right.
Wow, that escalated quickly.
This guy and suck out all his blood.
Yes. No, wait, guys, wait. Jen is hurting, and all we can offer her is violence?
Well, it is a room full of guys, so it tends to be the thing.
Because I bet Jen is pretty damn great.
Yeah.
And tasty. Oh. Damn it, went off the rails. Somebody bail me out.
Maybe, just maybe, this Josh.
Went off the rails. Somebody bail me out. I like this guy, wherever he is.
Maybe you can stop using She-Hulk as a protective shield and trust us with Jen.
I mean, to be fair, she had been trusting this entire camp with Jen right up till she saw Homeboy that had the crowbar.
It smells like a fart.
Too much.
It smells like a fart.
Remembers what he said.
Oh.
Delete it.
Delete it.
Come on.
Delete it. Delete it. Delete it.
Eh. So this group is the Avengers.
We love Jen and She-Hulk.
We do.
The gang. That's nice.
When it says gang, it's not literal gang. I mean, just make sure you make that clear to the parole board.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know, subtle distinctions. Lessons learned from all quarters. Oh, I was gonna say we're gonna see what really happened to him. Do you get? Is he working for that company? Did he get a blood sample and then bounce? There's that message to Hulk King again. So yeah, it was too good to be true. I was hoping they weren't going to fall into that trope, but here we are. Okay, so Josh obviously working for whatever that company was, and you know, this ultimate Hulk King. But I do like the psychotherapy that came with heading to Blonsky's retreat, and just all of them standing there outside the yurt. It was like if you bought the Avengers at Target. It was and you know, that joke aside, I like the fact that this show is like reaching into the B, C, and D level characters that have appeared throughout Marvel Comics, and it's just chucking them in there. Like, yeah, these are some of the folks that are still in there. It's that world building thing. So the fact that they are taking this show and using it to further the cause of world building in a way that nobody expected. Like, you know, folks were watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Moon Knight. They're like, oh, they're setting the stage for different aspects, the grand geopolitical, and here we are over in Egypt, and we got our first Egyptian superhero. This is the subtle ways, like the fundamental cultural changes, and showing what can happen to like some of these non-grand superpowered folks. It's like, okay, homie can use bioelectricity. Looked awesome with that sword. But, okay, cool. He's never going to be an Avenger. But he's still there. He still exists. And I like it. So, I'm 100% here for the show still. Absolutely love the things that they're doing. Can't wait to see more of the grander mystery unfold. Find out who this Hulk King is. And folks, I hope you're going to join me through this entire process. So, I want you to have a good one. Remember that you are a power, and to use that power to change the world. And I will catch you in the next one.